no matter what may be going on around us, as long as you have love, you know, within your heart, as long as you have love around you, then everything's gonna be okay. I want people to know that, yeah, I go through things. I'm sure everybody goes through things, but love is not lost in my everyday life or in your everyday life. I hope that people who listen to my album can understand where I'm trying to come from, because I just think it's all about love. My influences are, you know, some of the old jazz greats like Sarah Vaughan, Ella Fitzgerald, Carmen McRae. I grew up in a household where all of that was being played, from Stevie to Frank Sinatra to, you know, Ella. Even when I'm doing a fast-paced, you know, song, you could still hear the influences of jazz, because that's where I started.
He misbehaving, y'all.
It's about the beginning of a relationship where, you know, the woman is realizing that the man that she's with isn't quite where she thought he was. That's where the title Misbehaving comes from.
See, I don't like a lot of cussing, and I sure don't like to fight.
This song not only speaks to women, but it speaks to young brothers. You know, and it tells them, look, you know, if you want a good woman and if you want something serious, you gotta, you know, put away that behavior and step up a little bit and be the man that you're supposed to be. You Got Me. It's just a really, really happy cut, and it's sort of like a freestyle love song where, you know, the woman's telling the man that she's so into him, she's so in love, and, you know, just thinking about him makes her weak.
Like I'm dreaming, I can't deny how I feel on the inside. My love will always be true like the sky.
With You has like a little crossover kind of element to it. I just wanted to reach out to a different kind of listener. The woman's letting her lover know that she wants to get more serious.
I wanna be with you. Oh, I only wanna be with you.
I love Oh So High. You can really hear where my personality comes in, because I'm a laid-back person. I just like to flow with it. I like to just, you know, say what's on my mind. But, you know, I think the song has like a real cool element where you can just sit back and listen and really appreciate the lyrics.
So much fun spending time with you under the sun.
Closer to You is the beginning. It's the beginning of a relationship. So I just felt that it was natural to lead with Closer to You. I was a little hesitant about going forward because I'm like, I just had a baby, she's only 6 weeks old. It was so exciting. I really like the direction that Michael King took as far as putting the script together and making it more like a storyline instead of just a random video to a song, where it was more like a movie.
You see, I think it started when you first said hello. The way you smiled at me made my heart turn to jello. I thought, I'm digging this fellow, cause your vibe seems so mellow. All I can do was think that
Mel King actually emailed Carlton a poem, and he said, well, you know, do you think you guys can compose a song around this?
And live a change for our children to be free.
It just seemed appropriate just to come up with a nice club type of beat with it.
Arm in arm, we work to change the way we see each other. Lifting every voice as we sing. My country tends of thee. Oh, can you see? We'll praise you forever. Only you can satisfy. Come on, sing on.
My husband and I direct our adult choir at Greater Vision Tabernacle. I really enjoy what I do with the church. When I see the result of how I interact with them and getting the notes right, and you know, getting them to have energy and just, you know, really encouraging them, I like to see the end result.
All right, hallelujah. Come on, let's do a little bit of praise and worship.
The inspiration for me comes from a higher power, if you will, and it just flows that way.
I'll be washing the dishes or just sitting watching TV or just doing anything, and you know, the melodies and the music will come into my mind like already completed. So then I run to my husband and say, babe, you know, this is what I hear. Can you reproduce it? Can you produce it? Another way that it happens is, you know, my husband will be, you know, inspired to just sit down and compose a track. And I'll be in the bathroom or something, and I'll hear what's going on, and immediately the lyrics come. It's almost like I have like a radio station in my mind. Like I have, you know, Danielle's greatest hits going on in my head. We worked together for so long that, you know, he knows my ways, I know his ways, you know, so we feel each other when we're working together too. So sometimes it's not even a question on where to go with the music, like we just know. Right, babe?
Yeah. The creative aspect of music is something that means a lot to my wife and I. She's a spectacular vocalist, but she's also a spectacular musician. And, you know, being able to, you know, play with musicians and knowing the ins and outs and their tendencies, it makes it that much more easier to construct, you know, a good song or a great song. This project is really positive in nature, and she's a positive person, and it comes through in the music. It just flows in a way that can really touch your spirit.
There's so many songs out there that are so inappropriate for young women to be listening to and modeling their lives after. So I just want to be the person that could come out there, that mothers feel comfortable with their daughters listening to me and being uplifted by my lyrics. I have a 10-year-old son, I have a 1-year-old girl, and I want to be able to play my music and create in the house without saying, oh, they have to go to bed first so they don't hear what's going on, what mommy and daddy's doing in the studio. Because it's really important that families can listen to my music as a whole.
You can call it classy, you can call it whatever. It doesn't really matter what you call it, as long as it, you know, as long as it has that effect on you. And that's really what it's about. We're trying to affect people positively.
It could just be the two of us. No stress, no fight, no need to fight. I'll hold it down forever, through every kind of weather. I kiss your lips, your fingertips. We turn around, we dive, we dip. Just tell me how I need to love.